Hold on a second, not so fast, race does exist. Now, there's the old-fashioned view, race does exist because it's biological. So that's called by some people racial naturalism. But the position that most people in critical race theory have is race does exist, but its existence is not a biological existence, it's a socio-political existence. And from this perspective, the reality of race is basically a reality that is socially created. It's not an intrinsic reality in the nature of the human race, that there are these sort of natural demarcators, these sort of natural lines of division among the family of humans. Rather, these lines are artificially drawn by human beings, and the argument is they're drawn in response to particular political projects. So the idea is that race then becomes a system, and if we ask a person, what is your race? What we're really asking is, where are you located with respect to the system? It's not a question of what the person's natural biology, what their natural genetic makeup is. That's not really the question. What we're really asking is, how are you located in the system? And the system varies. So you can move from one country to another, and you can assume a different race. The system evolves over time. So if you racially categorize one way at a particular time, you could go back 100 years and find you racially categorized a different way. But we should not infer from this that race is therefore unreal. That's a mistaken inference. Race is constructed, therefore it's unreal. It's not a conclusion that follows. Race is constructed, but it's very real. It's very real because being categorized a certain way, being identified as having a certain race, then slots you into a particular position in this racial system. And the extreme example, of course, the clear-cut example is apartheid South Africa. You're categorized as black, you're categorized as colored, you're categorized as white. This is going to have an immense influence on your opportunities, on your life chances, on where you can go, on whom you can marry, on all these things. And as such, it's likely to have an effect on your consciousness also. So the social reality of race should not at all be taken to imply that it's not something that matters. It matters hugely. But we need to locate the proper metaphysics of it. And the proper metaphysics I'm arguing is a social metaphysics, a social ontology, rather than a natural, biological ontology.